Welcome. I'm Kevin B. Burke, the founder and director of temporal research at Targeted Seasonal Forecasts. TSF isn't just a forecasting tool, it's a decision framework. TSF tells you at a glance whether this moment is normal or not, and that helps you decide if it's time to hold, grow, or protect. Still, those decisions are based on forecasts, and it's important to understand the limits of what's possible in the world of forecasting. Certainty of the future is impossible. The fact is, we live in an infinite universe. The one thing that quantum physicists and people who buy lottery tickets agree on is literally anything is possible. But there's a world of difference between possible and probable. We can't protect ourselves from every possible outcome, but we can plan around the most probable outcomes, how things will unfold under normal conditions. When conditions change so they're not normal, we'll have to react. But when conditions are normal, we can respond. We just need to know if things are normal or not right now. Statistical time series forecasting determines the odds and selects the most probable outcome from the infinite field of possibilities. In other words, there's almost no difference between statistics and gambling. Traditional forecasting is designed to hit the number. Each forecast picks a target date and a target number for that date. That's not a plan, that's a bet. Now, to some degree, that's the nature of all forecasting, even with TSF's forecasts. The difference between TSF's forecasts and traditional forecasts is how you win that bet. With the traditional approach to time series forecasting, you're limited to a single forecast model. In the world of horse racing, this is owning the racehorse. You spend your time training the racehorse to prepare it for the race, but you win only when your horse wins. With TSF's approach to forecasting, you're not tied to a single racehorse. You bet on the horse that has the best chance of winning that race. You consider multiple forecast models, evaluate their past performance, and bet on the model with the best track record. Specifically, you select the forecast model with the best pattern of accuracy across the historical forecasts. Now, this isn't a new idea by any stretch, but it wasn't practical before TSF. Up to this point, forecasting has been artisanal. Each forecast is handcrafted and hand-tuned to give it the best chance of hitting the next number. Artisanal forecasts are expensive. They require significant human resources if you're old school, or significant computational resources if you're using AI and machine learning. It's not cost-effective to compare multiple forecast models. TSF marks the start of the industrial revolution of forecasting. It's able to mass-produce cheap, entirely objective forecasts and compare them at scale. Every TSF forecast compares more than 800 different forecast models, and the forecast value for each day comes from the forecast model with the best historical pattern of accuracy for that season and that date. A forecast model wins when it's selected as the most accurate for that date. But the final forecast value, the bullseye number, isn't the point of the forecast. The final values for each forecast date form the gold line in a TSF forecast, but the historical patterns of accuracy associated with each value form the green zone, confidence bands that define what normal looks like. The green zone in a TSF chart shows you the most probable outcomes. So instead of placing a bet on a single number, you make a plan for the entire forecast period. You plan for normal, and then you watch the actuals fill in over the chart. If the actuals stay inside the green zone, conditions are normal, and you hold steady and follow the plan. But if the actuals break outside of the green zone, you know that current conditions are not normal, and it's time to act. either lean in and grow or pull back and protect. That's the TSF difference. It's not just a forecasting tool, it's a decision framework. Learn more at tsfdemand.com.